Hey guys, welcome back to a third episode of the Deity Domination Guide gameplay with Genghis Khan Mongolia. In the previous episode, we successfully put together a battle plan on how we are going to attack India. And so in this episode, we're going to focus on executing the plan. And by the end of this episode, India is going to be in shambles. So, taking a look at our empire at turn 111, we have 2 Kashyyyks being built. We have another order under construction in capital. We have an encampment under construction in Ulaanbaatar, and this city will produce range and siege units. We also have Aksu that is completed its commercial hub, so it's on its way to becoming a high income city as we planned to support our war effort. And I think at this point, these 2 cities, they are really not going to do much for our war effort, but rather add some gold through the harbors and lighthouses and whatnot. And so we are going to concentrate. We have 1 turn to crossbowmen, save up some money, and upgrade our units. We do have still 10 turns to go to monarchy. So I'm going to keep massing my troops on the border for the next several turns, so we can have upgraded crossbowmen, 3 of them. I want to build up the Kashyyyks, so I want to finish this one. I want to have at least 3 before we attack Delhi. And that's where we're going to proceed. Also, I just wanted to point out that I will focus on production and make sure that we put the industrial zone, at least in Ulaanbaatar, but also hopefully in Karakoram and Karakoto, as well as Almalek. I do not appreciate this volcano keep erupting though, destroying my improvements and the flood, but that's okay. So without further ado, let's dive in. We are getting basic +6 for diplomatic visibility against India, thanks to our trade post and Mongolia's ability. Also +3 Mongolian horde, and +5 from the Great General. So that makes our horseman, who's actually injured, have a higher combat strength versus Varu, which is technically a knight.
You're going down, Red Knight! Going down, down, down!
That's right. We're ready. All right. Let's get some open borders with Phoenicia and explore their territory, do some recon, prepare the lands for our next invasion. So we got machinery finally. It's time to upgrade our archers. Hopefully I can get that settler. Oh my God, what is happening there? Oh, what? The guy was injured. It's all right, we'll get him. Maybe next time, unless he escapes to India again. Oh, that's cute. India, Chandragupta is building warriors there. That's great. Here we go. Nice. That's awesome. You know, I wonder if I can show you Kashyyyks' ability to escort civilian units. Really cool. And what do we have in here? Finally. This is perfect. You know, he kind of dug himself up. I don't have enough diplomatic favor, but I'm sure the world will bring him to justice. Okay. Everybody vote for it. Kaddish. 5-4. Wow, barely. I guess Chandra had some Diplo favor available. So this changes things up a little bit. That means we are at war now. Might as well go ahead. Let's upgrade our units. No, well, let's find some money first. This place does not seem to have anything for me. Ooh, this is nice. Boink. That's enough money to upgrade our next archer. Boink. Let's chop for the encampment. Only 3 turns left. That's perfect. And let's see if I can... Oh, next turn. Next turn I'll show you how Kashyyyks can just escort your civilian units. It's perfect for like capturing them. Ooh, look at that. Same bonuses, just we don't have the Mongol horde because that applies to cavalry units only. But 44 against 60 combat strength to take this city with a warrior in it, sure, not a problem. Да блять! Well, naturally. That's okay. Is it? Is it okay? Yeah, the walls make it a little more difficult. Oh, so here's the escort ability. Create an escort with a settler and walk him out of danger all the way to Ulaanbaatar. Isn't it awesome? I want to preserve my units, so we're gonna do a bit of a reshuffle and tactical retreat. I think I want to use my crossbowmen to attack the city walls. As you can see, the attack strength of a range unit against city districts, city walls, carries a penalty of -17 combat strength. That's why you need siege units, right? I'm sure everybody knows that, just wanted to point it out. Chop encampment, right? Start barracks. Perfect. Only 4 turns left. Encampment is ready to join the fight. Our crossbowmen get some experience under the city walls. They are getting their health back, that's okay. Unit promotion. We'll focus on that for now. We just need this 3rd one. Soon we're gonna promote the 3rd crossbowman. We are working on the Kashyyyks that are coming online soon. I do see the Varo coming in, which shouldn't be a problem. And we're gonna send the settler somewhere. As the battle rages on, I think we're okay here. Just need to make sure to preserve the units. So proceed with caution. Just taking our time. Promote. And we have a Kashyyyk, 2nd Kashyyyk ready. And start on a knight. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need my scout anymore. We basically explored the whole continent, so I'm going to see what's happening there within Indian territory. Attack Varo. Yeah. Shoot the city first. City. Enough money to upgrade. And yeah, let's take him out. Bye. Bye! He's taking the catapult somewhere. Probably a smart move. Not. AI. Alright. We are doing the smart thing here. Just taking our time. Taking him down. Range units work on weak walls pretty well. Decent range units with boosted combat strength. Look at that Kashik, and then man-at-arms. And the city is basically ours. Oh, snap. Alright. I guess he's gonna spawn some kind of a unit in there next turn. Hopefully not. Hopefully he's just gonna be that warrior. Ah, too bad. Oh well. Couldn't help but notice that we're under threat to fall into Dark Age. That's not... we don't want to do that. Yeah, let's just keep an eye on that guy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment. We'll keep the city. Immediately move the governor in there. Victor only takes 3 turns as opposed to others, so essential to keep the loyalty in check. On to the next target, Hyderabad. Oh look, he built an encampment there. Huh. Well. Too little, too late, little buddy. And Kashyyyks are super fast. Awesome units. Just need a little bit more money, but that's okay. Yeah, we're gonna focus on the city-related promotions there. We have 1 knight in production, 7 turns. We have another knight in production, 11 turns. We did build a siege tower, which I rarely use, but I do have some melee units. 2 of them, right? So they could use it. And here we're gonna build another Kashyyyk and the trebuchet in Ulaanbaatar as planned. So we have 3 Kashyyyks now. So far so good. Sticking to the plan. The execution so far has been pretty good. Proud of myself.
Listen.
And we got monarchy. Perfect freaking timing. Time to update our government policies. We're gonna go with chivalry for the faster production of our knights and Kashyyyks as well. And we're throwing the great general points. You know, suicide. That's all right. Should have just ran up north there. There's a freaking settler unprotected. All right, we have to move quick. I have to move quick before he builds walls. But I have a funny feeling that as soon as I approach his cities, the walls will magically appear. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. I'm not sure that was a dumb move by Horseman. Did not really want to do that. Here's the siege unit being moved by Kashyyyk pretty fast. Again, the escort ability of Mongols, pretty cool. It looks like our friend who's done so much for the country. Can he escape? Oh look, he's got a scientist. Scientist to fight my Kashyyks, that's fine. It's probably Neil deGrasse Tyson. I mean, 2 scientists, holy crap. He's been building scientists to fight off the freaking Mongols. That's, yeah. The AI, I mean, that is what it is. Again, you survive the early game, you set yourself up for a snowball, and the rest of it is just, you know, it's easy. What? Montezuma, you're smoking. What is he smoking? Ah, come on. For all the times that I've called AI stupid, he just does something like that. Look at that. Build the freaking walls. Get the Varu out of the city. Killed my crossbowmen. I mean, that's not that dumb. So, I mean, still have to be careful. Can't throw caution out of the wind. By the way, promote units along one side of the tree, right? If you have multiple of the same type of unit, 2 crossbowmen, make sure you promote one on the left side, the other one on the right side. When you combine them into core later, that core is going to inherit all 4 promotions from those units, so it'll be much stronger. I really wonder, I really do, if the walls will appear every single time. I mean, now the encampment can shoot at me too. I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting how the system works, right? Oh, nice. Got a great merchant. Reposition the units a little bit. Promotion. I'm not sure why I have siege unit escorted with the Kashik there. Gotta get it out, pass it off to the melee, link them up. Why don't I have Hyderabad under siege? Just not enough units or movement points available from my unit. Well, it's only a matter of time anyway. No. I'm not here to make peace. It's cute. It's cute. I mean, kind of have to do it. Do what you gotta do, right? I mean, it would be nice if there was an animation of them coming on their knees or something, right? Begging for peace. If that was the case, well, maybe, But when he has this smug, expression on his face, I have no desire. Boom. Hyderabad falls. Nice. Yeah, as you take over, obviously, your economy is growing, your science is growing, so this is awesome. It's going to give us culture and amenities, so eventually we're going to be okay. Loyalty is a bit of a problem right now, but we're moving fast, and there are just a couple more turns for us to take over India and then move on to Phoenicia. Oh no, that was my scout. Goodbye, scout. You have done well.
Being a mercenary, though.
Mercenaries, yes. So that will help us upgrade our units. Save some gold on the upgrades, rather. Our Kashik and our Knight are ready, thanks to our policy of chivalry that speeds up cavalry production. Yeah, I think intelligence agency for Mongolia is super important because of the diplomatic visibility combat bonus. So we want to make sure we keep the spies in the civs we're fighting at all times. And so we lost our trading post bonus because it was established in Hyderabad. And I totally forgot to establish a trading post further deeper into Indian Empire. That's too bad. In the meantime, let's move the troops towards Patna and position them before the walls go up there. Pretty sure they will very shortly. Let's see. Oh, I see Chandragupta is bolstering his defenses with great riders now. That's an improvement. Good luck with that. And throughout the game, obviously, you want to boost your encampments, right? The next building is armory to boost production and reduce costs. So the empire management, of course, does not stop, especially at such an early stage of the game. We have much work to do when it comes to that. In the meantime, Bruce and Dido are extremely happy with me. I guess our military emergency worked out, or is working out so far. The knight reinforcements are on the way. We have one more turn for another trebuchet. And we are sending, well, we need to send our caravan, trader, to some other civ. So the furthest city we have right now is Hyderabad. So hopefully I can reach Phoenicia and then Montezuma and Eleanor from there. No. Patna is going to be ours shortly. Here we go. And they have an encampment. I mean, both of those cities have an encampment. Wait, how did he get encampments everywhere now? And walls. Well, we'll see what happens because now I have a trebuchet. I have another trader that I'm going to send to Haddington. I will have to take out Scotland, obviously, at some point too. And that's another way to get closer to Eleanor there too, through the northern route. I think I'm gonna go with mass production because I do want to get to industrialization to make sure that productivity of my cities is high enough. Is it time to build an industrial zone here? I do need a second trebuchet. I should switch to the armory there as planned. These cities gonna need some loyalty boost through the monuments. Eleanor is eager for us to start the war with Montezuma. She's not offering much. Unfortunately, it's not on schedule yet. It will be at some point. And then the time will come for you, Eleanor. I'm going to send my Kashik, so position them south of Mumbai according to our war plan. And I'm gonna swing the rest of the army north in the pincer. Because ideally you want to put a city under siege, but these ones don't even have walls. I mean, Patna never put up the walls. Mumbai, I don't know. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. We'll see. I do have pillaging policy in place, so I should use it. But then again, I'm taking over this land. I'm going to use it to grow my empire, so I don't want to pillage too much. We did hit the golden age, and this is one of those moments where our choice is going to be reform the coinage. That's right, the most hated one out of all of them. But we do have a lot of traders going into the foreign lands through the, and we're gonna do a lot of fighting, so it makes sense. Here is the barb settler that I stole a while ago, and I decided to plop him right here. It really doesn't matter, because now I'm getting... Oh, of course, Mumbai gets walls, naturally. That's expected, so... Not going to help him now that the Phoenicia is having... Ooh, Phoenicia got musketmen already. All those knights. Look at that. That might be a fun fight. But Phoenicia doesn't need Mumbai. I do. I do. So let's just go. Coursers. Courser. Fast unit. Grab a worker. You can see that Chennai up north is losing loyalty. So that's going to flip soon. I don't have to waste my energy on that. Probably going to spawn a couple of units there, but that's okay. I'm going to switch up my policy to natural philosophy to get a little boost for my science that will get me closer to the next AI. 77, it's not bad. Having no siege unit is definitely slowing me down. You either have to have like 10 cash eggs or like 3 trebuchets to take down these cities faster. Gotta move faster. Faster than this. Not faster frames. Faster moving across the map, taking the cities. But I guess this works too. So, who said AI is dumb? Look at this guy. He's bringing a siege unit to take down Hattusa. The only problem is that he doesn't have melee units around, so that's not as smart. So I guess wishful thinking. How hard is it to program AI to build some kind of an algorithm here where they bring siege units to the fight? I don't understand the chopping at Hattusa with the knights right now that Deity is doing. Like, I mean, look at that. What is that? What is that? And that's why you don't have to worry about playing deity level once you established your early game, because you can catch up. Even late in the game, you can catch up. So this one, how far can I... Yeah, this is pretty deep. So Nan, the city of Nantes? Anyway, that city is pretty far because you want a trade post in the furthest, right, city in their empire so that you don't conquer it and you get that bonus for diplomatic visibility. So that's a perfect city for it. And we got it. Excellent. By the way, I think our battle plan is working out just fine. What do you think? So I plopped a city here. Someone's mad. Oh, okay. No. So the point about not neglecting barbarians, I plopped a city there. That camp, that barbarian camp there next to the city has been there for a long time. But it's a good thing that it's just the warrior that showed up, so hopefully we don't get too many problems there. We finally can pick diplomatic service to get the spy game going. Hattusa is pretty much liberated. It's just a matter of time here. Even though Phoenicia seems to be ahead in science, their units look similar to mine, so I'm not worried about them at all. I think the promotions that I have will play a good role, and just the bonuses that we get from Mongolia are gonna do its thing, so I'm not worried about it. It's a matter of time until we get to Dido. Ooh, barb magic. The warrior became a swordsman, which is okay so far, until it becomes line infantry. Then it's going to be a problem. Again, for the Mongolia game, we need to make sure we got printing, so the diplomatic visibility is high against other civs. So we're gonna have to go for that before we go for gunpowder. Although I wouldn't mind some gunpowder with musketmen to deal with those barbs. Of course, they have pikemen against my cavalry, naturally. I pushed out Dido units somehow out. So Hattusa is under siege. Turned out to be a pretty decent industrial zone at Ulaanbaatar at +5. Not bad at all. Ooh, there is Niter there. It's a good spawn. No. Actually, yeah, once we take Hattusa, I might actually sign a peace deal with Chandragupta. Leave him one city there up in the north as a buffer, just in case. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see how I feel. And here we go. The city-state emergency is over. We liberated Hattusa. Hey, dude. What a... That's just bullshit. Here's our first spy. Very important. Put it in as a listening post. On a listening post mission. Something like that. In Phoenicia. To raise diplomatic visibility with them. It'll be perfect. Boost our combat bonus. And prepare for another push. Alright guys, from this point on, it's pretty much more of the same. I'm just mopping up some barbarians, collecting those free cities from the conquered, crumbled Indian Empire. I'm going to reorganize and upgrade my units and get them ready to invade Phoenicia in the next few turns. If you like this video and you like this series and you want to see more of this campaign, then please leave me a comment. I really appreciate it, and hopefully you enjoyed this gameplay that I put together for the Domination victory, Mongolia and Genghis Khan. Thank you, and good night.